Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, I would love for you to help me to celebrate my birthday month by purchasing and reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. If you like a thriller, it would definitely be an honor to have you read and review mine. And that would be a great birthday gift to see what you guys think. Now, Mentor Chatter Musings is spotlighting and honoring none other than author and creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Latoya Chandler is not only a brilliant writer, but she is a brilliant creator in general. Her products are unmatched, and I am a consumer of her, so I can attest to this. If you stop on by treasuresandspoils.com, you will see just what I'm talking about. Her candle line, her crystals. I mean, everything is just really exquisite. So I will be spotlighting her this month, going over her creations, her novels and things like that. So if you'd love to pick one up, you can stop by my page and definitely see the different ads and promotions for Latoya Chandler. Don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Clubhouse. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join the discussion to highlight new releases and find out about new releases that are coming out. I will definitely be there on Tuesday. I quite enjoy the group, so don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I See You Reading and Chatting on Facebook always has Freestyle Fridays on Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. On Thursday, you can check out Diamond's World because they will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with author Aubrey Penn discussing her series Indigo Haze. I believe they're going through books 2 through 4. So if you've read this series, don't hesitate to join the discussion. Diane and Aubrey would love to see you there. Last but not least, be sure to check out the Intentional Life Club on Instagram. They have moved the platform on Clubhouse on a regular basis to Instagram. So don't hesitate to get with LaJill Hunt and the crew on the Intentional Life Morning Show if you intend to live an intentional life. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your astrology and the tarot portion of your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your Thursday through Saturday astrology for this week. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it started. Now, on November the 4th, the sun is in Scorpio at 12 degrees. This says it could be a day where money is available to be made, but you might have to do it alone or work in your solitude, to do it. And at the same time, there will be others vying for your attention. Travel could also be on the menu. If you have any placements between 9 and I'd say 15 degrees of Scorpio, this could be aspecting for you. Now, with that squaring your area of what would be, well, naturally, I want to say I'm sorry, with that squaring the area of Aquarius, where Saturn is, this is squaring your relationships. So, you just want to be mindful of how you can be seen in your relationships if you're just kind of hiding back. People want to talk to you. But Thursday can be a trying day. So the sun in Scorpio is going to oppose Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees as well, illuminating some type of shock or some type of surprise for you in the area of home and family as far as what it is you master. It could be a home-based business, or it could be with a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising person, or it could just be something highlighted that is shocking to your worth or something like that, or your money. Let's hope it's not a challenge, because you might find yourself by yourself in some way, or it could be a money opportunity coming to you to increase your worth, but it's going to take you away from your family, and it causes some type of conflicts or interaction for your non-interaction. Okay, so if you have placements between I'd say 9 and 15 degrees, this is aspecting you of Scorpio or Taurus. Now, the moon in Scorpio will square Aquarius at 7 degrees. So a restriction or responsibility can be a challenge that morning. If you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Scorpio or Aquarius, a restriction or responsibility can be a challenge that morning from home and family as it pertains to one of your relationships again. Something is hindering you from accomplishing a goal, whether it's jealousy, money motives, whether people feel uncomfortable with, you in general, or how you're acting. This could be causing some type of restrictions for you with others, and Leo opposes or squares Scorpio. Okay, so there's automatically blockages and friction there between you and people in home and family. So with you having to have a restriction put on you, or you have some type of responsibility, maybe you don't feel comfortable, it could be anything. Just be aware that could show up for you. Okay. Now in the evening, the moon and the sun at 12 degrees, opposing that Uranus and Taurus, illuminating that shock or surprise for you. That could have been a challenge. We talked about that before. That maybe this person is still feeling like this. Somebody is really feeling neglected, okay, by you. And if you have placements between, I'd say 9 and 15 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus, this is definitely aspecting for you. Now, the last thing I want to talk about for November the 4th is the Scorpio new moon at 12 degrees. It's going to be opposing the sun. Okay. So this is that time where you have to do something. You have to do it alone. You're going to be working in your solitude and things like that. But for the next 2 weeks, this energy is permeating, for the next couple of weeks. You can even feel it now. So you're going to have opportunities surface in home and family for you. Opportunities to make money by being of service to others, by working for others. You're going to garner money through health, or maybe some type of health insurance, or help with it. You're going to your daily routines. You're going to be getting assistance during your daily routines, or making money during your daily routines, garnering some money or some worth or resources in some type of way. Now, for the next couple of weeks. Now, the blessings that you're going to receive are going to be in shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. And it's directly trining this moon, giving you opportunities, blessed opportunities coming your way to work in your solitude and garner shared finances. Okay. To, have that rendezvous, secret rendezvous, secret intimate moments and things you're passionate about that bless home and family, that feel like a blessing, you and your partner getting closer and things like that. So those are aspecting you as well. Secret sacrifice, solitude. Yeah, a lot of this stuff you might have to work in your solitude for, but it's a blessing nonetheless. The only thing you have to really worry about are some of your relationships in home and family and career. This, shocking things can come up in career, and the others are just like, your relationships is just not vibing. Luckily, you have Jupiter there in your area of relationships. So looks like, luck will win out, but you're having some opposition there, with that Leo squaring your area of home and family, Scorpio. So you just want to be very mindful, of that square being there, causing some issues. Let's see. I think that's all I wanted to talk about for Thursday. Now on Friday, and that's for the next 2 weeks, on Friday, November the 5th, the sun is in Scorpio at 13 degrees. And this says, don't tell anyone your business because you could be taken advantage of, and also make sure you get your health checked out, get those things taken care of. Now, if you have any placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Scorpio, okay, 10 and 16 degrees of Scorpio, or Leo or Aquarius, you could be taken advantage of by someone in home and family or one of your relationships. Okay. You might want to watch your health or the health of someone in home and family. Jupiter's there in the relationship area. So I think, things will be okay. Now, you could dream up something that's a blessing early in the morning with Neptune and in Pisces trining the moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees. So if you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees, what was blocking you before could be released. Especially if it was your own laziness or inaction as it pertains to shared finances, creating the endings and new beginnings you want, sex, intimacy, and passion, within home and family. Now, the new moon in Scorpio will square Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. An issue crops up due to rivals or rivalries where there is now assistance or opportunities coming up because luck is aspecting. Those two areas, your relationships and home and family, you always square that area. There's always some issues there. Okay. But with Jupiter there, now it's shining that luck on that degree. So that's why I say hopefully luck wins out between you and one of your relationships on Friday, especially if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Scorpio and Aquarius. Now, around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon and Vesta in Scorpio at 24 degrees will sextile Pluto in Capricorn. So if you have any placements, I would say between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio or Capricorn, you can expect some opportunity or assistance to work on something you're devoted to, or someone's devotion to you allows you the opportunity to work on something. Okay. Something that has something, and it's got to do with something in home and family, as well as I'd say your work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Maybe you're doing something, literally at home that you work on. Maybe you make benches for a living and somebody gives you money to make 10 benches for their restaurant for your home-based business. It could be anything. Now, this is where you've continuously helped other people, though, and somebody has noticed that, or you've braved dangerous situations and they want to reward you. Okay. If you have any placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio or Capricorn, that's aspecting for you. Now, on November the 5th, not only is Venus going to enter Capricorn, but Mercury is going to enter Scorpio. Okay. With Venus entering Capricorn and Mercury entering Scorpio, you could feel it right off rip if you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees. Okay. But I want to talk to you about, because it's going to have to go through 30 degrees of these signs. So not only are they going to be happening on the 5th, but for the next 30 days, starting November the 5th, Mercury is communication is going to be about home and family, and romance, finances, and pleasure is coming to your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. So let's talk about for the next 30 days. First, what you're going to experience with Venus in Capricorn. Okay, so you'll have opportunities to work from home and generate shared finances, work on things you're passionate about. You'll have offers of sex and intimacy from people you work with, or have opportunities to get it on during your daily routines. I mean, that's just what it's saying. You will have, that's for that next 30 days, starting November the 5th. You're also going to have, blessings in money and in career. So you're going to make money doing something that you master, and you're making your own finances, making yourself of service to others. And a lot of these opportunities are going to be blessings for you to work, blessings to your health, money, okay, through a job or career. You have all of these things aspecting. The only friction that you have, and even with, okay, so you have, the only friction you have is between you, the people at work, and the people in your networks of people at a distance from you, people nearby, them opposing what you say. Okay, them not getting along with you or something like that, or seeing you in a bad light or something like that, opposing what you think and preach. Also, travel back and forth. But with Venus there, okay, now it's going to lighten those issues in travel, because, okay, so say, okay, I'm stuck in traffic at the train, but luckily I've already stopped at this place where I wanted to get my Chinese food from or whatever, so I can just eat my Chinese food while I'm sitting here waiting for the train to pass. Stuff like that. Some type of good pleasurable times is going to come in. Money is going to come in during travel or to travel, so with that Venus there, it's helping out. And as far as you getting into it with people or them opposing what you think and preach, Chiron is in the area of what you think and preach in your education and skills. Okay. And Pluto is in Capricorn. So it's directly aspecting healing, to your transformation. Okay. So I wouldn't worry too much about that either, but you are going to have to kind of pay attention to the area of siblings, your networks of people, neighbors, and I would say just communication in general with people you work with or are of service to, or if you're communicating with somebody about health, you could get some bad news about health, okay, coming in, because you are overdoing it, with the health, like you're eating too much. Okay, so maybe it's not that you get a call in. Well, yeah, communication could come in, yeah, that you eating too much, or you could get on the scale and see that you've gained 10 pounds or something bad, something like that. But anyway, as far as your Mercury moving into Scorpio at 0 degrees, you want to mind having conflicts that day. Make sure you don't get into any arguments with anybody, because if you have placements in Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this off rip on the 5th, and you just might get into a conflict with someone in home and family. Okay, so you want to be very careful with your relationships in home and family and in career, because you could really have some issues there or arguments arise. Now, with that being said, that could be going on for you for the next, I'd say the next about 30 days, starting on the 5th. Okay. So, with that being said, let's talk about the good communication and the good things that apply to your skills in home and family. Well, you'll have opportunities, as I said, to generate some type of finances through working for others, being of service to someone, driving them somewhere. Whatever you're doing, taking them to the doctors, you could be generating and making some money. In addition to that, or saying that you're taking care of somebody, you're the home health care aide for someone and you get paid that way. Okay. So that's some of the opportunities that are going to be communicated to you through home and family and about home and family. Your friction, we already talked about your friction, but and those are your relationships. Shocking conversations can happen in career. But anyway, your blessings are going to be all behind the scenes, and they have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. Okay, you have that luck aspecting, bringing that kind of communication in. It's been in focus. Like you've been waiting for this to happen. You've been waiting for this job. You've been waiting for this check. You've been waiting for this, whatever it may be to come in, because it's in focus. Now the communication is coming in. Now you're putting the skills in place to get whatever goal you want to accomplish done, starting on the 5th. Now, on Saturday, the 6th, the sun in Scorpio is at 14 degrees. And this is not a day you want to be lazy or play the blame game or the victim role. You want to retain your lessons so you don't make the same mistakes again. Think back. If you dealt with this situation before, how did it end up last time? You know, you want to avoid copying others' work as well. Put the work in yourself. Don't pick the easy way out. This is a day where fake things are in focus. So plagiarism, counterfeit stuff, you know, just be mindful of that, especially if you have placements in Scorpio between 11 and 17 degrees, or even Leo or Aquarius in those areas, because those are the areas that square and things can pop up that wind up being challenges for you, you know. Even at home, you know, you want to be careful of those things, or in home and family with relatives. If you dealt with somebody before and you know your cousin is the way she is, or is the way he is, or your auntie is the way she is, or is the way he is, and you deal with them anyway, you need to expect them to act how they've always acted, you know. Don't expect something new. So just be mindful of that. The moon in Sagittarius also at 7 degrees will sextile Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. So if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, some opportunity or assistance is aspecting you, is highlighted, but it will cause you to be take on some type of responsibility or put you in some type of restriction. Okay. Now it could be something that's relieving a restriction from you on one end because it's putting a responsibility on you on the other end. But this is about something where you put something off over and over again. Okay. And now you want to get things corrected by going through this opportunity or taking this opportunity. But what I want you to think about is it worth it? Is it worth the restriction that comes with it? Could you possibly be in your solitude too much, or be locked up, get locked up? What responsibilities will weigh on you? Ask yourself these questions before you accept the offer. Okay. Now, the moon in Sagittarius will trine Chiron in Aries at 9 degrees, bringing a blessing of healing to your area of Sagittarius. There is also a sextile to Ceres in Gemini, offering assistance and opportunity. So if you have placements between 6 and I'd say 12 degrees of Sagittarius or Gemini, this is aspecting for you, for romance, creative endeavors, and children. Something being healed there, as it opposed to as it pertains to a goal being accomplished. Okay, as it pertains to friends and social groups and things like that. Maybe you get to go and hang out with your friends. You get the opportunity to heal a relationship with a friend and hang out with them where you were on bad terms before. Or maybe you're just hanging out, overindulging with a friend or a romantic partner, or your children. That healing is offered to you if you have those placements between 6 and 12 degrees of, that Sagittarius and Gemini. The opportunity of assistance and is at an opposition to the moon. So look at every side of the coin, because it's at the opposition of the moon. It could be illuminating some things, some not so favorable things about it. So ensure the authenticity of everything and the safety of everything that comes about. Healing is coming due to someone's courage here. Okay. Maybe you have to be courageous to take this opportunity, but success can be short-lived though, and turn into future catastrophic losses, especially if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of that Gemini or Sagittarius. Okay. So be mindful of that on Saturday if that's coming your way. At the same time, the moon in Sagittarius will be squaring Pallas and Pisces at 9 degrees. So that's between that 6 and 12 degrees too, where your talents can be bringing you an opportunity. But I just have to say, I just don't like the aspects. I don't feel good about it. So I'm not going to tell you I do. Okay. So just make sure it's something that you really want. Blessings to you, and stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading for this week. I've attached it from last week. Bye now. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Okay, I'm here to give you your tarot portion of your reading for this week. You have so many cards. I'm like trying to figure out where to start. Generally, I only take like 3 different scenarios, but you have so many cards fly out. First of all, you got a wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups coming in for something that you have fought for. You got this wish fulfillment coming in. And it's in regards to you feeling emotionally fulfilled, okay? Or you even being in the spotlight. where you've had some type of sorrow or heartbreak, or you've been feeling some type of rejection, like maybe you couldn't go on your you're being stopped or halted from going on some sort of new journey, and you're feeling some type of heartbreak about that, but you're getting some type of wish fulfillment, it looks like. Now, you just be careful of being reckless or risk taking, or even just being naive. Proceed with open-minded caution with any new journeys that come your way, even if you're getting your wish fulfillment. Just be, the fool is naive. Don't be naive. Try to get as much information as possible. Try to pay attention as much as possible. This is a week of paying attention to what's going on around you. Who's saying what, who's doing what, how are people acting. You have to really go within and use that Leo intuition, because Leos are very intuitive. They might not be water signs, but you are the sun. The sun illuminates things. So just try to be a little more, tap into your intuition a bit more. Make sure you take care of yourself and your deeper needs as it pertains to progressing forward with something, especially if it's about progressing forward. If you're getting some type of news about progressing forward from someone, it's usually like it comes under the guise of enthusiasm, but there's several things you need to pay attention to. Cautious progression is advised, okay? Because it could be somebody coming to you with gossip, just unbridled enthusiasm, just yeah, I got this for you, I got that for you, and they might not even be worthy of you working with them, or they might be lying, or just saying something and they don't necessarily know all of the information, and they're just coming to you, giving you some information, and you're hoping it's something that you can use to plan for the future, okay? This person, you could also be offering someone some type of progression and planning something with someone as well, as far as moving forward, and that is actually bringing you maybe that's bringing you some type of fulfillment, or maybe this is with a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, that you're trying to plan things with, and maybe you're giving them an offer. It could be either any one of those situations, but either way, it's a beginning offer. It needs to be checked, okay? Something is going on within a partnership, because your week is permeated by the Emperor card, okay? And with it being permeated by the Emperor card, underneath is some type of dishonesty or deceit, where you felt stabbed in the back and you feel stuck in some sort of self-imposed imprisonment. You feel stuck in some sort of situation that is aspecting you. Now, you need to remember that this is a self-imposed prison. So you're holding yourself here. You're focused on the 3 cups that have spilled over, as opposed to the 2 cups, full cups, that you have behind you. Don't let this keep you in a state of anxiety or worry, or keeping you up at night, okay? You have this partnership that you're being asked to go within and use your higher powers of the mind and your intuition to figure out how you can continue to persevere through a situation, okay? Now, you have some sort of travel aspect that are moving forward. Now, this could be you driving forward, or you moving forward and transitioning away from a situation where there's some type of peace restored after a time of turmoil that has to do with some type of monogamy setting in a relationship, or some type of offer that was aspected. And now either you're going your own way, or maybe you're driving forward and there's like toward this offer, because there is some type of momentary peace, restored, where there was monotony in a relationship, where you were bored, and it's bringing you to the Queen of Pentacles. It's bringing you to a state of abundance. It's bringing you to a state of security as it pertains to financial security or stability. It's just a positive card that really predicts happiness and stability in finances in business, Now, as for your challenges and advice, you have the World card, okay, permeating. The World card could talk about, wonderful events, a change in your world, positive circumstances and outcome. It could possibly even be some sort of problems resolved, travel being on the horizon, you feeling rewarded or accomplished, maybe even a dream come true. That is the challenge, what the challenge and advice is talking about. Now, the challenge is you going on this new journey, feeling some type of sorrow or grief or rejection as to you going on a new journey. But there was some type of preparation, like maybe you weren't able to prepare for something. Some of you are yeah, there's some type of new journey that didn't turn out the way you thought it was. And now you're looking forward to expand. You're looking forward to, or maybe you can't look forward to it. Okay. This new journey is aspecting you, but it's like, I don't know if it's being held from you. You feel some type of sorrow or grief or rejection because you can't plan for the future, or you can't foresee, see forward to progress. I want to say even expansion, for even expansion, for you to, put plans into place that you want to put into place so that you can be prepared. You don't see it. And your challenge is having mental clarity. It's getting the communication coming into you so that you can plan, so that you can have some type of foresight as to what is going on. You need some clarity. Now, your advice is to calm down, be patient, look at what you've invested in this situation. There's a lot at stake here as far as you got the 9 of Pentacles. So that's luxury, gratitude, being vested in your own interest, though. You can see this, if you're just patient about this, and you continue to be vested in your own interest, it's just prompting you to just calm down. You can't be having nightmares or anxiety and all that stuff about what is going on. You got to chill out, because you bring about bad situations when you're constantly thinking about that's it's not going to work out. So just the universe is saying, chill out, balance your energies, balance your temperament. Don't get your chakras all out of alignment and get to yelling at people because you're upset at somebody at home or in career, and you're letting it affect you. Calm down, chill out. You got goodness aspecting you. The universe just wants you to wait. For some reason, they have this delay, so they're holding something off, and everything is on divine timing. Okay. God bless you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.